Hey guys, a bit of a somber video today. I've just turned on Sky News and been looking on Twitter, and it says that there's a Russian ambassador in the UK who's now saying that the UK is directly involved in the conflict in Ukraine with Russia. And actually, Kim Jong-un has just announced a nuclear threat. And just to quote Vladimir Putin here, it says, Putin tells West he could strike its facilities as Kim Jong-un makes nuclear warning of his own. I'm not going to lie, fuck. This is quite a cause for concern if you're living in the UK. It's not like if you're living in America and you've got the whole Pacific Ocean between you and Russia. Relatively, we are quite nearby to Russia. Like, we're probably like, what is it, like 6-hour flight. It is a real cause for concern, especially when you consider how fucking brain dead, how truly brain dead and dumb our leadership is. We've got that little fucking fag, Keir Starmer, who's a fucking idiot, a low testosterone beta, a faggot. He's the fucking Prime Minister of this country. It's not Winston Churchill or somebody that you can really hang your hat on. It's a fucking low testosterone beta that we got running our country. A guy who seems to love letting fucking illegal immigrants into the UK. A guy who doesn't know his ass from his elbows. A guy who fucking wants inheritance tax for farmers and all this fucking shit. A stupid cunt. That's who we got running the country. A guy that probably has got the lowest fucking approval, one of the lowest approval ratings of any Prime Minister in history, and that's saying something, because we've had a fucking load of shit leaders over the recent history in England. It is a real cause for concern, this shit. I really don't want us to go into conflict with Russia. That would be fucking disastrous. The UK military chief is saying that they're going to impose the draft if we fucking go into conflict with Russia. Why are you playing around with this shit? You stupid fucking cunts. You stupid cunts. Have you not learnt your lesson? You fucking idiots. And I know, how are they going to force us to go? How the fuck are they going to force us to? What are they going to do? I don't know anybody who wants to go out there to fucking protect Ukraine. Who the fuck wants to go to Ukraine? If you're English, and let's be real, we've lived a very comfortable quality of life. Who the fuck wants to pack that in when we know the jeopardies of war? We've heard all this, the horror stories of people getting their legs, arms, and fucking every extremity blown off. Who the fuck wants to go out there and fight for Ukraine? Sorry, but I really don't want that. I really don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. If fucking they're coming to England and they're going to be raping all the fucking women and all this shit, alright, it's time to get your ass into gear and defend the country. That's fair enough. But why the fuck have we got to go and fight in a proxy war? Fuck that. Fuck that. And to be honest with you, I really wonder if it'll even be a proxy war, if it'll just be total nuclear destruction, nuclear Armageddon. Holy shit. I've been praying to God that is not the case. That would be so fucked up. What we need right now, people talk about, and there was the presidential fucking race between Trump and Kamala. Maybe I'm a wishful thinker, but I really think, given the fact that there was no real heat in the political kitchen, the political landscape when Trump was at the helm, I really think this shit can come to an end come January, provided we're still in fucking one piece. We need Trump. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. These liberals are fucking dumb. If Kamala had just won the race and we were going into this shit and you couldn't lean on America and all their bureaucratic power. Fuck. I really think we'd be heading for World War III, and I think we would literally all be fucked. Forget fucking tariffs. Forget, immigration policies. I really think we would be burnt to a crisp. I think we'd all be dead. I'm so glad Kamala didn't win. She is a bought and sold puppet. I really hope Trump can get us out of this mess. And he's talking about, I saw him on a podcast talking about denuclearizing weapons. We need that shit. Nuclear bombs, it just spells humanity's destruction. We cannot have it. We literally cannot. Yeah, we cannot do that shit. It's not even worth joking about. It is not even worth fucking about. So I pray to God, literally pray to Jesus, pray to whoever you believe in. I'm going to pray to God, to Jesus Christ, to get us through and protect us, because we need protecting. We don't have jurisdiction over this shit. We've just got to hope that the people that are in charge of all these countries with all this power don't just send us into fucking an early grave. Oh my God. Fuck. Oh shit. It is a real worry, but I'm going to pray, and I really hope you guys can pray too, alright? But here's hoping Trump comes in January, he speaks with Putin, he speaks with Zelensky, and fucking, and Kim Jong-un, and we can just tone it down a bit. And also, I really hope that Netanyahu gets arrested, because he's a cunt. I hate that guy. That guy, even with this shit, he's been doing some evil shit, but also, before America invaded Iraq, he was one of the people who was saying that they had weapons of mass destruction, and it led to 1 million people, more than 1 million people getting killed. He should be fucking in jail, that cunt. He is truly evil. He is satanic. So, I hope somehow he gets arrested and tried for his shit, some Nuremberg shit, because he deserves it. But if you're watching this, guys, have a good day, alright? Alright.